I don't know if anybody hasn't heard, but we've had a bit of vandalism done here at Glencoe, and the stile into the field where the Henderson Stone sits. It's been absolutely demolished. So I posted put some pictures up on Facebook. Because of that, somebody sent me an email with this what can basically say is a poem, and I'd like to read this before I actually start the service, because it is quite apt.
We are the ancestors of Glencoe. We are ghosts who once walked these lands. It is our blood that stains the earth on which you stand. We are the ghosts of this land. We curse those who deface or defame or dishonour our monuments. They are our legacy. Respect us, or feel our ancient blood seep into your veins. A venom made from hate that took us from this earth, and from which you will only inherit calamity. We are the ghosts of this land. Remember us, honour us, and feel the strength of our blood flow into your hearts. A binding that will entwine with joy of living life to yours. Our ghastly death sends us to eternal peace. You who live on are the guardians of our legacy. To those who are respectful and remember us, we will ensure you too know peace.
Well, that was sent last night by someone, and if they're watching, thank you very much. And I'll continue on now with the actual ceremony. Firstly, I would like to welcome everyone to this little corner of Clan Henderson history. I also hope that we've managed to get a connection to the live stream on Facebook, and for the first time ever, we can be joined by our Henderson cousins and friends throughout the world. Again, welcome to you all. Well, now, on to a little bit of history, and how we, the sons of Henry, are involved in this sad, sad time in Scottish history. The Hendersons, or our Gaelic equivalent, Clan McKenrick, were actually in Glencoe before the MacDonalds, and one of the daughters of the Henderson chief married on to the MacDonalds, so there has always been a close relationship between the two clans. Anyway, at the time of the Hendersons being here in Glencoe, cattle rustling and attacks were a regular occurrence, and that is where this stone comes into our story. As far as we know, if there was any attack from the north, which is in that direction, then the Henderson piper would climb upon the stone and play his pipes to warn of intruders or attackers heading to the glen, and that gave time for the others to prepare for attack or to protect the land and the clan. When that dreadful order from King William III was given, saying, "You are hereby ordered to fall upon the rebels, the MacDonalds of Glencoe, and put all to the sword under 70. You are to have special care that the old fox and his sons do upon no account escape your hands. You have to secure all the avenues that no man escape." Well, when that order was given, Clan McKenrick were actually the pipers and bodyguards of McKean, and there has been two stories handed down through the years, which, if any are true, we'll probably never know. The first story goes that on the evening of the 12th of February, the night before the attack, after the evening meal, one of the Campbells asked a Henderson host to accompany him on a walk. The soldier and his host came upon this stone, and pausing before it, he is reputed to have said, "Ah, all grey stain, you have been every richt to be where you are, but if you were to be known what I be known, you wouldn't be here in the morning. Today this stone is here, and known as the Henderson Stone." The second story goes something like this. The MacDonalds traditionally used a large rocky escarpment nearby as a place to signal their clan members. That rock is known as Signal Rock. The Hendersons, however, believed that the Signal Rock was only useful when the weather was favourable. Consequently, the Henderson pipers would always choose the Clan Enric, or as we know it, the Henderson Stone, as their platform for any rallying call. On the morning of the massacre, the attackers chose to use the Signal Rock to call troops to arms. But the weather not being favourable, this may be why two detachments, each of 400 men, were late and never sealed the glen. So that's the two stories, which, if any of you believe, is up to you. But the one thing we do know is that we lost our kin in this valley, along with McDonald's. Because of this, we, the members of Clan Henderson Society, have decided that we shall gather here every year on the weekend closest to that tragic day. We come here and we are glad that you have joined us to remember those who lost their lives in the attack and in Snowy Hills and Glens in the aftermath. We, the descendants of the McHenrys of Glencoe, who married into the MacDonalds of Glencoe and other affected Scots, show our respect and sadness at this time. I was going to finish here with a prayer, but earlier this week I got a message from a Ewan McIntyre, and he sent me a web link to a story I would like to share. This was taken down by Callum MacLean from John MacDonald of Highbridge around the 10th of June 1951 in Gaelic, which, if I could speak it, I would have read it in Gaelic. But it is also the translation, which I have changed slightly, as some of the words that still did not make sense. Anyway, it goes like this. After the massacre, something amazing happened. At the time of the massacre, a poor woman was present, and she hid under a bridge with an infant that was around 3 months of age. The soldiers heard the infant's cry as they went by, and she was trying to keep quiet. The commander said, "Go under the bridge, and if it's a boy, kill him. But if it's a girl, let it be." It was a boy, and she implored. "Oh, for the love of God," she said, "leave my boy alone." There was a cat nearby, and so he killed it, and he smeared the blood of the cat on his sword. When he returned to prove to his commander that he'd killed the infant boy, he showed his sword smeared with blood. This fully satisfied the commander. Many years after that, when the lad had grown up, he owned an inn in Appin. A poor dishevelled wanderer came in, who had been walking the highways. After he had taken a dram or two, he began talking about the massacre at Glencoe. Well, Appin is only a short distance from Glencoe, about 18 miles. But he didn't understand at all that the man who owned the inn had been paying attention to what he was saying. When he heard him talking about the massacre of Glencoe, he said, "You'll not leave here tonight." When he told him that it was he who had saved his life, he became greatly beholden to him, and so he was given lodgings in the inn and could do what he liked until he passed away. Despite some folklorist motifs present in this tale, there remains an element of truth to this historical narrative. Even in such a dire situation as the woman had been, the soldier, contrary to his direct orders, shows mercy and allows the infant to survive. Such generosity of spirit is then, unexpectedly, repaid many years later. If there is a moral to the story, then it might well be that something good came out of an event that caused revulsion to many when it actually happened. Anyway, I would now like to draw this service to an end, so for those of you of a religion, I'd like to say a short prayer. For those of you who are not, please take this time to think of those who fell in this glen on the morning of the 13th of February 1692, some 325 years ago. Let us pray. We bow our heads at this time, Heavenly Father, that your mercy be with those who were responsible for this unnecessary event in the year 1692, and to those who were returned to Tirnanog to be truly honoured. Eternal Spirit of beauty, truth, and all that is good, grant those who are with us today, whether standing here in this glen or through the realm of the internet watching us here today, grant them a measure of kinship with those who were around that morning and suffered the blows of death. We are grateful, Eternal Father, for the memories that this sad occasion now brings us, when we can meet with kin and share in the friendships, both old and new. Finally, O Lord, please be with us all as we travel from this place to our homes, that we may all travel in safety and peace and feel the warmth of the Holy Ghost around us. We ask all these things in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you all for coming. Hope to see you next year. I'll answer Piper from Naffergilis is kindly going to play Lament